the lighting is a little bit funky at the moment. It is quite late, but I have just found all the granny squares that I've been making, and I wanted to document because at the moment I don't have enough to make a full blanket, and I've run out of steam, to be honest. I'm making my bigger continuous granny square blanket, but I have just found that I have enough to make a jumper. So obviously I'll have to do the sleeves. What I'm thinking about at the moment is going down making some more granny squares, putting them down the sleeve, and then doing sort of a continuous double crochet around the edge, so it meets up, if that makes sense, and just have the granny squares going across the top of the arm. But so far I have done them 5 by 5 across by 5 up. I've done an extra layer to the middle panel. I need to do an extra grey layer here, and obviously you can see there's a few that I just need to do the edges of. Obviously it's rainbow colours, so this isn't going to stay random because I don't really work randomly. I will be making it more sort of continuous, if that makes sense. So I'm looking to, for example, put like yellow at the bottom and then do it up to purple at the edge, and just work it up so it looks more methodical. But yeah, that's my process so far. I've got lots of half wound balls, just from where I have unpicked some of the frogged some of the layers, because these were too big. So yeah, I'm going to granny square these up and have them down the sides. I need to work out how many I need, and again I've got a few more that I need to do another round of grey on. So it is the next day, and I have done quite a bit of crocheting with Killing Eve yesterday. I'm currently on episode 6 and it's really good so far. Very late to the party, I know. I'll just show you what I did, what I managed to do last night before I left you. So here, sorry about the light, it's right near the window. There we go. So you'll see that I have crocheted all the panels together. So the top one is done together, and it is single crochet. I'm not doing the ends in because I don't like doing them. I'll leave it all to the end when I know that I'll really appreciate it. Yeah, so I started by crocheting the corner bits together because I can do those with one stitch, if that makes sense. So this one I can only do one side at a time, so that one takes longer than this one, which I can do in one continuous bit. So I've just pinned them together. So I've just got a few more to do on this side, and this I will have to do an extra grey border on it. Just because although it matches up this way pretty much, if I was to do it down that way it would stretch quite a bit, so I don't want it to be overly stretched. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that this morning. So as you can see, I have sewn up, or I have I've put all of the outer pieces together for the front and the back. So I've done it here, and I've just pinned it approximately to the edge, and I'm just about to single crochet it up which I'm really looking forward to because I quite enjoy it. I haven't done it before. So I'm going to do this one, and then I'm going to do that one when I've got more stitch markers to hold it in place better. So I'm sorry that my mirror is so dirty, but I just thought I'd show you. This is the first pattern that I've designed, or that I've made myself, and I thought I'd just show you how it's looking at the moment. So this is the granny square jumper. So you've got the big square in the middle, and then you've got the little ones going around the edge, and I've just pinned it at the side here. So although it looks really stretched, I think it will go together. I'll probably I might use a chain, 3 chain, to hold it so it gives it a bit more fabric, but I want it to stick to my body, obviously, or I want it to fit, so that'll be the same here. And what I'm thinking at the moment is I do want some sort of neck. I'm not sure whether I would preferably like a collar, but I'm not sure how I'd be able to do that. So what I'm going to do is, again, following the 3 chain detail here on the granny square, I'm going to build up from the middle so it comes into sort of a little neckline. I might even use the Hayfield Spirit that I've got just to add a bit of colour, maybe, but then obviously I'd need it to match on both sides, so I'll have a look. And then the back, obviously it's folded over because I haven't got 2 hands, but I can build it up a little bit from the back as well, maybe add some more squares just to build it up to my shoulder blades, but I'm hoping that it will be a similar sort of length on my back, so height even. I've just stitched these together, so there's 2 that are very similar, and I've just started building it out. So as you can see, so the chains that I've got, I've just started building them out, and those will be the arms. So I've measured, I know how many I need, so I'm going to do them on, so build this out from the right side, and then I will be going to the left side, and then I'll join them in the middle so that they're consistent, so they look very similar. So I don't know how well you can see it, but I have just tried it on, and the neckline is lower than what I've made before with patterned ones, and the arm is a puff sleeve as well. It's quite long, but I'm really happy that it fits. It's tighter than ones that I've previously made, but I like it. So what I'm going to do is, forgive my joggers. I'm going to add a bit of a cuff so it's a bit longer, because I don't like things too high up, and I'm going to add a collar so it's a bit more rounded than what it is at the moment. It does match up, it's just because my arm is a bit, there you go, yeah, so it does match up. I just want to round this off a little bit more. So yeah, I'm sure I was filming yesterday when it was quite dark. Forgive me in my massive jumper, it was just so warm. It's fluffy on the inside as well. So for the update, I finished sewing the edges together. Finished that side, you can see it's pink and orange, and I also did the collar. Wanted to make this bit a bit more round. I haven't tried it on again. I'm going to do the bottom. Going to do the bottom ribbon now, and then I will try it on, and then I'm going to, if I can take it off, then I'm going to weave in all the edges. So yeah, and then I'll give you a closer look once it's finished. So this is the finished granny square jumper. So I love, as I said before, I love the panels down the side, how they are in rainbow order. So the only colour that's missing is green, but obviously I wouldn't have space for that. I'm not sure exactly how many, how much of the clips I will include. So sorry if I'm repeating myself, but I was originally unsure about the arm because I originally wanted it to be straight and this cuff would just be on my wrist and it wouldn't sort of gather at the bottom like that. But now that I'm wearing it, it's actually quite comfortable. It doesn't stop me from doing anything. It's not inhibiting of my movement at all. I love the yarn I used down the side. So again, it goes from purple to a bit of green and then to blue, again to green right at the end. And on this side it's the opposite, so reddy pink, then you've got little bits of orange in it, and then down the side orange and then yellow. So obviously it is quite see-through, which I don't really mind. The only issue would be wearing it out in summer, in winter when it's colder. You can see that I've done the collar to make it more rounded. I did the little bit at the bottom. So yeah, that is the front and that is the back. So yeah, I actually really like it. And if I decide that I don't like it, I've got someone who definitely will, which will be my mum. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a bit of a different one, but please feel free to leave any comments, any constructive criticism down below if you have any. And yeah, thank you for watching. I hope that you're well, and I will see you soon with another video. Bye for now.